My name is Bruce Grant. I'm a Community Warden with the Highland Council. I've been in this role for about, 15-17 years now. And in terms of the area that I cover, it's Ross-shire mainly. There are some trips occasionally further north and of course to the west, but basically it's mostly around the Ross-shire area. Okay, the Community Warden role has changed quite a lot and does vary quite a lot between different areas, but you could say it covers gypsy travellers, it covers the condition of gardens, it covers trees, dangerous trees in areas, not just general grounds maintenance, I would say. It was more concerned originally with fly tipping, littering and dog fouling, and there's also some involvement in vehicles to a limited degree, but so we cover all those areas. Okay, most rewarding is if you can solve a problem. That's very rewarding. You can't always solve the many things that people ask us or we try to do. So I think personally, whether we solve it or not, the variety is rewarding for us because we get a chance to see lots of different things and we're often involved in helping out maintenance officers, housing officers. I'll be going out tomorrow with an environmental health officer to deal with a dangerous dog. So we're getting into all these different things, so there's a lot of variety there, personally rewarding there. But I'd say probably best is if there's a problem and you actually manage to successfully solve that problem, sometimes by unusual means, then that's the best. Yeah. Probably it's difficult for people to understand the role because it is so varied and limited in area and powers, and also the wardens in one area don't necessarily do the same as in another area or in different councils. So wardens, I think, in Aberdeen work under the police and do a lot to do with vehicles, so they're more towards a sort of traffic warden. But wardens in housing depend much more on what the individual manager of that area is. There's a lot more flexibility. So that is probably part of it, and I would say probably as regards vehicles are the most difficult area because it's an area where a lot of agencies can't solve the problem. You get police have some powers, you get parking enforcement officers some powers, the DVLA have some responsibility. But the landowner also will have some limited powers. So then sometimes people will think that you have the power to deal with all vehicle issues, when in reality you're very, very limited to specific situations, the location of the vehicle, the type of the vehicle, the particular issue and so on. It sounds like you're avoiding the issue, but actually you're just explaining that, well, that's a police matter, that's a DVLA matter, this matter, it's a bit confusing. Yes, we don't often get tenant feedback, I think, but I think when we do get tenant feedback, it's usually positive, and that's nice to have, because a lot of the time you can't solve people's problems, but when you can solve it successfully and they're happy about it, it's nice to get that back. But a lot of the time people get in touch with us, mostly it's about things they're unhappy about, so it's not always easy to fix that permanently.